This is a review about the Waffle Cone Stout at Fieldhouse. What, do you want to give it a number score?
I give it a 7.
Based on what?
Based on how I felt about it.
Compared to other stouts?
I thought it got better as it sat. Like maybe they served it too cold.
Listen to that. Listen.
And you know how I feel about warm beer.
Yeah, you can't stand it.
So that says something.
I'll grab a beer that's been sitting on a table for 5 hours and I'll drink it.
You'd probably come back 2 days later and drink it.
That's true. This is true. Anyway, I'm going to go a little higher than a 7. I'm going to go to an 8. A full 8, a warm 8. A warm 8 means almost like an 8.5. Because
I thought it was good.
So I love stout. I love dark beer. There once was a time. Do I go left here or straight? Straight and then left.
You can go whatever way you want. Both will get you home.
I remember one time I brought home a stout and it was so divine. And it was Russell's. No, it was Okanagan oatmeal stout. That was a beaut.
You know who else has a beautiful oatmeal stout?
What?
Mission Springs.
Yep. So when I had this one, now waffle cone, you don't get the waffle coney taste.
It is a little sweet though. You're fine. Go either way.
You don't get the waffle coney taste until the beer warms up. Agreed?
Yes.
Agreed. The full bouquet, if you will, the flavors, the aroma, the taste, doesn't present itself until it's warmed up. The end. Not the
Sorry,
end.
I misled you.
We don't have to talk about the fact that you said, hey, all the beers are $5 today.
That's on Wednesdays.
It's on Wednesdays. Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Filthy liar.
Wednesdays in both locations. I double checked.
Irregardless, it was enjoyable with
Did you like my pizza?
Okay, so what pizza did you order for us?
Pepperoni with the pickled jalapenos.
How do I do this?
Straight. Just go.
Oh. It was delicious. Now, it was a bit greasy, but that's the nature of that kind of pizza. Because it had a lot of cheese on it. So it was pretty greasy. So I had
Plus pepperoni is greasy.
Yeah, so I sponged a lot of the grease off of mine. You know what? I'm going big on that one. I don't want to give everything like an all-star fucking review, but that pizza,
it's yummy.
Okay, look. I was almost going to give it a 9 out of 10, but then I held back.
It's as good as the pizza at the farmer's market.
The best pizza, La Famiglia. Am I saying it right? Down in Bellingham. Yes, I'm talking about Bellingham again. Anyways,
pretty good. Yeah,
this pizza,
wood-fired pizza.
Wood-fired pizza, it tasted good. But here's my biggest pet peeve, and maybe this is the way it's supposed to be, but when you lift that thing...
That is the way it's supposed to be.
You know where I'm going with this.
Yep. It's a thin crust.
Burp.
It's supposed to be like that.
I get it. And you can't make it...
So does La Famiglia, and so does the...
I don't like it.
So does the...
Okay.
The one at Chestnut Springs. It's because they're wood-fired pizza. It's a thin crust.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's my take on that. I don't mind if that's the style.
It is the style.
Is it Neapolitan? What's the word?
It is wood-fired pizza style.
Okay. I don't mind if it flops.
Apparently you do. You just said so.
if that's the way it's supposed to be.
It is supposed to be.
However, if it's raw and gooey,
it wasn't raw.
then you okay, I'm getting there. Then you fucked up. And then your score automatically goes to a 1. Because if it's the style,
you're not going to eat a pizza that's at a 1.
I've
so
had.
Why even bother?
Look, we've went out and ate pizza. You and I. Oh no. Okay, I'm coming around. Wait till I say this.
Was I there, or did
Yes,
change
you
your
were
mind?
there. You were there.
Maybe
Listen. Let me get this out of the way here. Neapolitan.
There's not really
It's
any
a
chance
style.
you're going to finish this sentence.
Yes, there is. Stop interrupting me. Holy, how did you say my hair was flat? Look at this shit.
You puffed it up.
Okay.
It's like you.
If it's supposed to be thin, that's fine. But if it's raw, and we've eaten pizza where it's raw in the middle, doughy, that is a fail. Like you are.
You're never gonna get doughy on a thin crust pizza.
But I have. We have. I can't say specifically when or where. Yes, it has happened, and it was like, oh, are you kidding me? You go to pull it, and it's like gooey. Okay.
It's probably the cheese.
It was raw pizza dough, fat pie.
Yeah, but that wasn't thin crust.
No, I'm not talking about the style. I'm talking about some of the best pizza I've had is fat pie in Bellingham. That stuff is good.
You just said La Familia.
I know, but then I remembered fat pie. Either way,
which is obviously second place because you mentioned it second.
it doesn't. Either way, both came. Well, Scotch ale from Boundary Bay to wash it down. Perfect.
You can get it at both places, probably.
If I'm ever on death row and I have to have a last meal and a beer, it's going to be one of their pizzas with Scotch ale from Boundary Bay.
So are you hoping that you get thrown in jail
No, I'm just
in
saying.
the States?
I'm just saying ever. So that pizza, it tasted good and it was thoroughly baked. And I don't know if that's a wood fire stove. I was looking in there.
It was a wood fire stove.
All I seen was propane gas shooting out the sides.
You saw propane gas?
I saw the propane fire. I didn't see any wood.
Oven. All right, I hear what you're saying.
But it was still good. So it was baked thoroughly.
So you want to see people throwing wood into the fire to bake your pizza?
You're such a jerk. No,
I think at the farmhouse they have a little window where they open and they throw the wood in.
Front of you?
You'll have to go there and
watch that. I want to try that. Pizza, I think.
It's pretty hard to fuck up.
It's pretty, yeah, if you fuck up pizza, wow, you should go to some other line of work. So, no, this was good. I'm going to give it a warm 7 out of 10.
You should probably go higher. I mean, it wasn't your pizza and you ate a good portion of it.
I didn't know if it was for both of us. And I asked you before I reserved the last slice if it was okay, if we've had equal slices. What I'm alluding to is before I was even done a piece, I'd already taken the last piece and placed it on my plate.
You're scared I was going to eat it.
So, I wasn't thinking, as usual. Anyway.
I liked that you were enjoying it.
Stay focused. I was. It was good. I'm sorry if I ate most of the pizza. I ran 10K today. Okay? Overall, Fieldhouse Chilliwack waffle cone stout. I'm giving that an 8 because it was good. It was good. That was proper stout. And that pizza, I'm not giving it an 8 out of 10 just because I ate most of it. No, because of setting the bar too high. That was a 7. That was good. Like Jim's Pizza here in Chilliwack, that's really good.
It's yummy.
Ricardo's, the one we go to near, you might get a 5 and a 10 out of me on your best day. I'm sorry. But
It's the crust. That's what it is. At Jim's, they got that big puffy crust.
but their pizza's good too. Now, you know who else has good pizza? And maybe you food pundits out there, foodies, assholes. You
Sounds
can't
like we never cooked.
you can't judge something with the price as well. Yes, I can. So Beethoven's Pizza at Cultus Lake.
Also very delicious.
He's
but
a
it's
friend
very
of mine.
expensive.
It is divine pizza. Except for like a medium is $35. Outrageously priced. Outrageous. Oh, shut the hell up. But it tastes so good. Now, should that factor into a score?
It totally does.
It totally does. Me and her? Motherfucker.
Our windshield's completely soaked from the car beside us. That's hilarious. I don't know if he got any on his window.
Yeah, no
He
doubt.
certainly
Look at
cleaned
that
ours.
license plate. Yeah.
He's
I'm
an old guy.
900 years old.
He's not 900. He's probably 70.
You see what's going to happen when we don't wear masks anymore? We're going to see all the senior citizens mouth breathing again. Anyways, Beethoven's Pizza. Ooh, that's divine. That is killer
It's so
pizza.
good.
9 out of 10 easily. Even I would dare say a 10 out of 10. But when you get that bill because you ordered 2 mediums or a large and some beers, and that bill is like $100, you're driving that score down big time. Big time. I'd say 5. Yes, I'm gonna go even low as 5, just because of the cost. Now, everybody out there watching this, don't be assholes and go, yeah, well, if you went to Vancouver, that's what you'd pay, or a big city. Doesn't make it right. I don't care, because that pizza tastes 10 out of 10.
Well, the same thing would happen in a big city. Nobody would go.
Yeah, and that bill,
Not for pizza.
that bill just deflates the whole experience. I'm sorry. That's our review of the Fieldhouse experience in Chilliwack today. Anyways, good experience. No, we've had nothing but good experiences there. But I always factor in the cost. And they're not
It was
alone.
free.
It was not free.
But I won $50 on the lottery.
Oh, so it was free. Doesn't matter. The scores stay. Okay, are you going to say goodbye to the people?
No.
Will you ever say goodbye to the people?
There's nobody there.
There's no. I was waiting for your line. There's nobody there.
Not gonna be able to say
Bye.
it.